sorry. All right. So, solving linear inequalities. Now, the word inequality means not necessarily equal. Okay? Unequal. Get it? So, inequalities are going to have things with greater than or less than or greater than or equal to signs, maybe less than or equal to signs. And we solve them just like we do equations, the ones that have equals in them. But if you multiply or divide by a negative number, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to flip the sign around. All right, I think this example works out. So let's run through it fairly fast. Distribute the 2 through. So, oh my goodness. 2x minus 6 minus 6x is still greater than 2x plus 1 because I didn't multiply or divide both sides by a negative number. So, combine like terms. 2x, take away 6x is negative 4x minus 6 is greater than 2x plus 1. We want to get all the x's on one side. So negative 6x, let's see, add the 6, is greater than 7. Negative 6x is greater than 7. I want to get x by itself, so divide by negative 6. Oh! If you're dividing by a negative number, you got to flip it good. Broop, broop. So x is less than negative 7/6 because you divided by a negative number right there. Remember, less than, you use your left hand, it looks like a less than sign if you're trying to remember that. All right, it's your show.
Okay. All right, so this one's similar but not exactly the same as the previous one in the equality video. But we're going to go at it pretty much the same to begin with. So I'm going to start with getting rid of these fractions. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. And I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. That'll get rid of those fractions like we said before. So the 4's are gone here. And I'm left with 2 times 3x minus 1. And I didn't multiply or divide by a negative, so I'm going to keep that greater than or equal to the same direction. Now I've got to distribute this 4. It's going to be 4 times 5. I also got to multiply that 5 by 2. So 5 times 4 times 2 is 40. Plus, the 2's cancel out, right? That's why we got rid of that's why we multiplied by 2 to begin with. So I've got plus 4x. Okay, and now I've got to distribute the 2. 6x minus 2 less than or equal to 40.
Greater than or equal to.
Greater than or equal to 40 plus 4x. Okay, and I've got a couple options here. I'm going to subtract the 4x here because that'll keep my x's positive minus 4x. Alright, so I'll be left with a 2x on the left. I'm also going to add 2 to both sides at the same time. So that's going to be greater than or equal to 40 plus 2 is 42. Still haven't multiplied or divided by a negative. I'm going to divide by a positive 2. Everything stays the same. So I'm going to be left with x is greater than or equal to 21.
Yeah, and you'll see a lot of times if you're tutoring young kids, when they divide by 2 here, they'll flip that sign because they're divided. No, it's got to be divided both sides by a negative number or multiplied by a negative. Thank you.